Okay, so I am going to start and explain. These are the as-built for the job. So this is Jefferson Village. So there is a manhole. It's right here out by the road. And remember, this is Fisher Road. 0 starts here and goes to the end. Of course, we got 2 streets. But I'm going to scroll down and show you. So you want your 0 to match up. And you can do this in our paper space. So there's a manhole right here. And that is an invert that we cannot change. That was existing sewer out here. So remember, it said 425 feet. That's as long as we can go between manholes. So we're going to put a manhole right up in here, about 425. And then it's best to put one at the intersection of our 2 streets, and then we'll come back 425 from there, and then just connect the 2 together. And then we're going to look at changing our grade to 0.4%. So we'll have inverts. We're going to be looking at the top, and then the inverts in and out down here. So I think we're ready to go. Alright, so we're going to start right here. There's this manhole set right here. So I'm going to do a line. Well, I'm going to go ahead and change the layer to sewer. Proposed sewer. And I'm going to do a line from here to here. Okay, so that's where the manhole's going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a circle, and I'm going to do shift right click and do apparent intersection and do 425. So now I'm going to do a line from this apparent intersection, and you want to put your manholes in the center of the road. So if you notice, I'm catching on to the center. That way, when you're driving, you're not driving over it. If it was in one of the lanes and it wasn't quite level, it could cause a problem. So typically, we want them in the center of the road. So I've got it there, and I'm going to go back to, and when you go to this, you want to do shift right click and say apparent intersection. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase that circle because I'm through with that. And then I'm going to come down here and do the same thing. And I'm catching where the 2 intersections are. And I'm going to do 425. Now remember, I said that our water and sewer had to be 10 feet apart. So we've got more than 10 feet here because we put the water on the left side 10 feet off it, and our sewer's kind of running underneath the ground, but we want to put our manholes on the center. So I'm going to do a line from here to where the parent intersection is, and then all the way to the end. And make sure you see the little square box and you know you've got to the end. Okay, so there's my sewer. You need to make it a polyline, so I'm going to do PE for P-edit. And it says, do you want to turn it in one? Yes. And we're going to join all 3 of these lines. 1, 2, and 3. And don't hit close, because if you hit close, it'll put a line all the way back to the beginning. So now you see that sewer will actually run right up underneath the edge of the pavement, which is okay. That's what we had on the original plans, not to have to put an extra manhole in there. And then this street is only 388 feet. So we can do a polyline and just do it at the end of the street to the center. And now we're going to do these in 2 different lines, and I'll show you how. Alright, so we're ready to go ahead and lay out our sewer. So it's pipe networks, and now we're using Mr. Manus's PWC template, so they've got stuff set up and they've got rules set up, so we may have to adjust some stuff. So we're going to go ahead and say pipe network, create from object, and I'm going to choose the line that we created. Now what it's asking is if it's not okay. We're going to want to reverse the line, so just know you're going to want to reverse the line and then hit OK. Alright, so here's where we get to choose some stuff. He's got the network parts as PWC existing sewer. Well, it's not. It is going to be proposed sewer. It's 8 inches of pipe, so I'm going to click down and go to 8 PVC. To put a manhole there, I'm going to show 4-foot manhole. Surface needs to be your finished grade. So if you didn't get a finished grade from the last exercise, you need to make sure to do a finished grade. And then alignment would be, this one is Green Valley, because this is Michaela's. Don't hit erase or anything like that. We're just going to say OK. And I got an error. Oh. And that's okay. He's got some rules set up. So if you notice, it put manholes in here for us. And it changed again. And the next one, I'll show you how to revise the network and take off those rules. So what I want you to do is I'd want you to kind of list, and we're going to write down the lengths of pipe. So right now it's putting the pipe on 0. I need that length. That's 425 feet center to center. And this will be, and I'm looking at the 2D length, that would be 156.48. So I'm writing that down. And the end one should be 425. Alright, now I'm going to do an alignment for this street. So this is going to be pipe, and we're going to do this one. We're going to say reverse and OK. And again, this is going to be proposed sewer, 8 inches PVC. I want to put a manhole in there, 4 feet in diameter. Your surface has to be finished grade, and that one's Queens Point. And hit OK. So of course I'm getting it's a rule. In other words, he probably has you can't be more than 3 feet deep, or it can't be 0 grade. But I'll show you later on how to get rid of the rules, so that's not a big deal. Alright, so we've got sewer manholes in, and we've got, and then I'm going to list this last one. And our 2D length is 384.67. Alright, so that's how you can go ahead and set your sewer up in your plan view, and we'll tweak it in the next video.